It's 48 hours to the election. It's 48 hours to the election. How do you feel?
Well, the atmosphere is already filled with signs of victory. So I feel excited because the long waited day is here, but it's here. So we are optimistic. We are hopeful that Peterobi will win the elections.
Okay.
So the celebrations are already going on in our minds because victory is certain.
So in Rivers State, what would you say were your challenges in this campaign season?
Well, we didn't have much challenges because, one we got the majority. Despite the attacks here and there, other political parties were attacked by those that don't want people to campaign in Rivers State, of which we know them. But glory be to God, we've never been attacked so far. In all our campaigns, that's been peaceful for us because God is with us. So we so much thank God for that. Despite the executive orders from the government here and there, but we still look for a way. In fact, it even gave us a more robust ideas on campaigning strategies, which we adopted in order not to go against the executive orders. And we did it peacefully, and it went well. The approach we used in campaign was very okay, and in fact, it's going to give us better result than the open rally, which we wanted to do before. So we are happy for that. So in a way, those orders were to our favor. They might be there to witch hunt, whatever it is, but to us, we use our ideas, put them together, and we worked around the situation, and it yielded us good results because the feedback we got from the campaigns we did was very encouraging.
Nice. So, are you bothered about the news about vote buying? Are you in any way bothered? Just like you heard some news that the police got some persons. Are you bothered about that from the opposition party?
Oh well, of course. Vote buying is a normal scenario in every election in Nigeria. When those are not on ground, there are claims to be on ground, they always use money they've stolen from government to influence eligible voters. So it's a normal occurrence in every political season. So I'm not bothered. We know it will happen. But my happiness is people are now aware. People are now informed that if you collect this 10 or 20,000 today and you suffer for another 4 to 8 years, so what do you need? Because these same people after the election they won't pick your call again. So people are aware now. So most persons that are even collecting the money will still go and vote against them. Because now people want to vote their conscience. They don't want to vote under undue influence or because of money. They will take the money and they will vote their conscience. So now to end the election where people are going to vote in accordance and alignment with their conscience and their faith.
Okay. Would you say that the phrase that Labour Party does not have a structure, would you say that the Labour Party has shown the masses and the opposition that yes, they have finally shown them that they have structures? Because the other time the chairman of the party stated that they have so many agents that are going to man these polling booths. What do you make out of that?
Of course, anybody that says Labour Party don't have structure, then that person is not saying the truth. He's trying to be politically biased. Because even deep down, that person that is saying deep down is our mind and know they are not saying the truth. Because as it stands as of today, Labour Party have the highest structure in Nigeria. Because even those persons that are not playing party politics, they are still all obedient. Even those persons that are still in PDP, in APC, in other political party, they are very, very much obedient. So what are the structures that we're talking about again? And even people, they prefer the obedient movement than their own party's candidate because they know the truth. What is good is good. When you see what is good, you know that this thing is good. And some people are realists. They like telling themselves the truth. So most of them have seen that Mr. Peterobi is better than every other presidential candidate. And irrespective of their party affiliation, they have decided to stand and support Peterobi in their own way from their own various political party. They've been supporting us, they've been reaching out to us, and they've been assuring us that in their various units they will make sure Peterobi wins. So what are we saying? What are the structure again? The market women are the structure, the students are the structure, everybody, as long as you're a Nigerian, you are part of this structure. Because this structure is what will bring about the new Nigeria that you and I have been clamoring for. So we are all part of it. Because we want people that are visionary, we want people that understands how to run an economy, people that have track records of success, people that don't have baggages. Those are the kind of people we want. We want people that are stingy, not people that believe in wasting money here and there. So we want people that are prudent spenders to handle our economy, because actually there's nothing to share again. We have been living on resources from oil for too long. If you check Peterobi, when he was governor in Anambra State, Anambra was the first state to export vegetables, and they made millions of dollars from that. And that is what Nigeria will turn into. Nigeria will be an exporting nation. Nigeria will move from consumption to production, because we have consumed a lot. In fact, we have almost consumed everything we have. So it's time for us to produce, so that life will become meaningful for every single Nigerian. But I must assure you that come February 25th, victory is sure for Labour Party. I'm optimistic that we are going to take more of the seats in the Federal House of Reps. We're going to take more of the seats in the Senate. And of course, the number one seat is already sure and certain for us. Anyhow they like to do vote buying, any gimmick they try to come up with, they're not going to succeed, because the masses are tired. The youths, which have the highest voting strength, are also tired. They want a government that will be the true reflection of democracy, which we claim to have been practicing, but we have not. But this time around, youths want to see that true democracy we practice in Nigeria when Mr. Peterobi comes to power, because he is the only one that can ensure that Nigerians enjoy the dividends of democracy.
Lastly, I'll put you under the bus. You are the chairman of Rivers, meaning that you are the chairman of the Big South. What if Peterobi does not come out victorious? What then happens to you?
Well, we as party people, we are so much optimistic, and from what we have seen so far and what we put in place so far, except the elections being rigged, except that's the only way. But the way it is, they can't even rig it. But even if they do, we'll go to court and get the money back, but they can't rig it, because we are not just going to vote, we are going to vote, stay there, defend our vote. So it's very difficult for them to rig. Except INEC decide to allow to, but it's difficult. So we are not even thinking of failure at this point. We are seeing victory all the way, and victory we will get. Nothing can stop us from victory. Nothing. When I mean nothing, this is a political revolution that is about to happen in Nigeria, and no one can stop it. No matter the gang up, no matter the alignment of old politicians, their time have all expired. So we are retiring all of them out of politics. They should go and become farmers in their various areas, while the young people should take over. The young people, the women, should take over. So the other ones have been there, they have not done well. So they should go home and rest. They should go into farming, because this time around, when Obi comes on board, agriculture is going to be the main thing. So they should go and start clearing their farmland to farm. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you.